Well, I like one of the quintessential Deadsy songs is a song called "Winners" off of Commencement that we open with. We've been opening up with out here on the road, and then I feel like another quintessential Deadsy song. We haven't started playing it yet, but we're going to off of the new record is a song called "Health in Theory," and another song called "Better Than You Know," which is another. We've been playing that live, and that's been amazing. And so, you know, we those are the songs. You know, that's why I think we're a special band. It's because of songs like that. You know, someone will listen to those songs, and I guarantee you, you're not going to hear that sound anywhere else. You know, I feel like we're one of the few bands that sort of dare to go into a sonic realm that is very much rule-defying and very much against the grain and sort of counterculturalist to everything that's going on now. So we definitely make it harder for ourselves, but I feel that people will walk away with an experience listening to our music that I don't think that they're going to get everywhere else. I think that they'll have a sonic experience that's unparalleled.
Yeah, that Health in Theory, though, getting to that song, that has to be one of my favorite fucking songs I've ever heard.
Thanks, man.
I mean, it really, it's one of those songs where you listen to it, and it's not necessarily a song, it's more like a feeling. You feel the song. And
yeah, totally.
Then what was really the inspiration maybe behind the lyrics of that song? What got it going?
The lyrics behind Health in Theory, I was very much inspired by, I was reading a lot about the book Paradise Lost by John Milton.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking at all those prints from the book by the famous artist Gustave Doré, and it's very much the journey, the story of Lucifer being cast out of heaven, and then his journey from hell to, you know, earth, and crossing, you know, the you know, Mount Neophates, and plunging into chaos. And so the muse for Health in Theory was very much, you know, the story of the Lucifer rebellion that is, you know, very much illustrated in the book Paradise Lost. So we have always a lot of, you know, cool references to literature or, you know, famous kind of esoteric things, and, you know, just like Bowie and Crimson and Rush, you know, we're sort of carrying on that torch as well as having, you know, the deeper subject matter, lyrical, you know, stylings of the band. I mean, that's sort of always been our sort of forte.
Yeah, I think that's what turns people on to Deadsy too, because a lot of bands, newer bands out there lately, they lack that depth, I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
And getting back to Health in Theory, though, a while back I remember reading it was on the Deadsy message board, there was a post on there about maybe an older vocalist, Pat Briggs, had done a little work on that song with you guys.
Pat Briggs, yeah.
And is that the album version, or is that a different version that might be an alternate take?
That version hasn't been released yet, so I don't know what you know. Pat and I are we had to sort of hurry to get the record out because of family values. There was some things that we weren't able to finalize that we wish we would have. So we'll see what happens with a lot of those things that are unfinished. But you know, it's sort of we're looking at maybe doing a deluxe edition of the record, because there's a lot of songs also that we have from the Phantasmagoria sessions that didn't make the record. So, you know, we have a nice cache of songs that you know, as we move forward, you know, as we keep going forward into the campaign of the record, you know, we're going to find out what we're going to do if we're going to, you know, do an actual you know, deluxe edition, or how we'll make those materials available.
Yeah, because I know some of there was a couple of songs on iTunes right now, and well, on the subject of maybe leading into the deluxe version of Phantasmagoria, it's like, how far in the future do you think that might be? That way the Legion's out there, the Deadsy fans might be able to get access to it maybe when it hits the shelves.
Yeah, I think it's all going to be about this next coming year. You know, we're going to go to radio with Carrying Over in the first quarter and make a video, and, you know, this whole fall has just been more or less set up for what we'll then now be doing for the rest of this coming year. So you know, this fall has been about just getting the records to the main sort of legions, and, you know, a lot of people still don't know. I mean, we've kind of kept a low profile. We've been doing tours and whatnot, but we haven't gone to radio or gone MTV or gone, you know, mainstream yet. So, I mean, that's what our sights are set on that, and that's what we'll be, you know, that's what the sort of plan is come January, February, March.
Okay, cool, man. And Deadsy fans all over South Texas, I know this for a fact, they are going to be there, and a lot of them had to pay a higher price. So they had to go through ticket brokers to get their damn tickets. But they are.
A lot of people waited, man. Yeah. These shows have been selling out, man.
Yeah, and they're really out there. They want to see you guys. And how is it? How do you feel it's going to be different for you guys being in a more comfortable setting rather than maybe at the big stage like at the Verizon Wireless Amphitheater where Family Values is at? Maybe you got any special plans? Anything surprising you might pull out?
It's just more intimate, and I think we're able to just connect more with the audience, and so I think that I guess the surprise is just what that experience will be like for them. I think everyone so far has said it was one of the best shows they've seen in a long time, and so hopefully that's what the verdict will be here in Texas. So we put our heart and soul and blood and guts into every show every night, and so we're going to continue to do that, and so hopefully that will be palpable to the audience.
No, I think it will be. I haven't seen you guys a couple of times. I caught you in Austin at Stubbs when you were doing the tour with Taproot years back. Really,
yeah, I remember that exactly. That was great.
Oh, that was a really good show. And catching you guys and meeting up with you guys back at the Family Value store was really cool as well. And didn't have a whole lot of time to talk to you, but maybe there's something you might want to say to the Legions right now out there who have been sticking through thick and thin.
I want to thank all the Legions for staying behind us, and hopefully, through all the things that we've been through that have sort of held us up or, taken us off course briefly or whatever, that the wait's always worth it because we always come with the real thing, and that, this band is one of the few bands out there left that's the real deal, and so I guess it's, to everybody out there, it's like, if you want to experience the real thing, which is dudes who love making music, who do it, because that's, all they know, and that's what the sort of, their umbilical cord to life is. Come see Deadsy, come, experience Deadsy, buy the record, and just start to sort of go to the next realm, the next plane.
Cool. I have one last question for you. It's a personal question of mine. Going back to looking at different you had the original Commencement, which unfortunately didn't get released. Then you got the one that was out, and then you got Phantasmagore, and you talked about the Phantasmagore Deluxe Edition that's in the works. Any thoughts on vinyl releases? Because I'm a vinyl junkie, and I love vinyl records.
I'd like to do that. I guess that hopefully will be something that we're able to do in the new year as well. So, there's a lot of things that need to happen, but that's definitely something that I've always wanted to do as well. So hopefully we'll be able to do sort of a limited vinyl run of Phantasmagore for sure.
Oh, dude, that would be so fucking awesome. Well, Elijah, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, man.
And, if I get the chance, I will be seeing you at the show because, like everybody else, I waited too late to ask the boss man, see if he could let me into the show.
Of course, man.
All right, cool, man.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
No, thank you for your time.